very, very low, over the speed limit.
Right, and that's it. Doesn't decapitate him, Catch-22 style, no?
I think him being the hero, it just might be a bit disappointing. I think it's just going to go straight over, maybe some kind of heroic look up, I don't know.
So you think the answer is, a helicopter passes close by? You think that's the kind of thing? Okay, well let's hear what happens in American Ninja 2.
Armstrong fixes the boat.
Wow. No one could have seen that coming.
You see, Adam?
I didn't see that coming. What a hell of a film as well.
What a movie. Do you remember the moment when Armstrong fixed the boat from American Ninja 2?
It's funny, because now that you've said it, of course, I do in fact remember the moment when Armstrong does indeed...
It's a classic moment. Adam, thanks very much for your call. Sorry you weren't victorious there. Now, have we got someone else who wants to play?
We've got Jessica.
Jessica, are you there?
Hello.
Hello, Jessica. Nice to speak to you. Thanks for calling in. Are you feeling confident?
Okay.
Which let's give her a question then, Adam. So listen carefully to this, Jessica.
In Making Mr. Right, Frankie puts on lipstick in her parked car. What happens next?
Now, you know what? I have seen Making Mr. Right with John Malkovich, isn't it?
Jessica, have you seen Making Mr. Right?
No.
Have you ever heard of it?
No.
No. Okay, well then you're the perfect audience for Screen Test.
It's about Malkovich is a robot, isn't he?
Yeah, he's the perfect man. He's the robotic perfect man.
And he sort of snogs a lady.
So the lady's putting lipstick on in her car. What happens next in this memorable moment from Making Mr. Right? Jessica, guess.
She slips and it goes all over the place.
The makeup slips, like she draws lipstick across her cheek.
Something like that, I don't know.
Oh dear, let's hear the answer.
Ulysses pops up from the back seat.
Of course. Of course.
I don't know why you didn't get that.
Huh?
Ulysses pops up from the back seat. Oh, everyone was talking about that back in 1980.
Have you ever been to the cinema, Jessica? Ulysses popped up from the back seat.
Maybe you better buy an easier game next Christmas then, Joe Cornish. What, Jessica? Jessica, thanks so much for calling. That's a good thing, because we were being silly.
Jessica, thanks so much for calling.
And one more reminder, Ulysses pops up from the back. Everyone knows that. Let's see if we can get someone who knows something about films. Jason, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay, Jason, come on. Are you going to do this? Are you going to answer this question correctly?
Oh, I was confident before, but I don't know about it now.
Jason, are you drunk? I'll take that as a yes.
He's happy, drunk on happiness.
Jason,
let's hear Jason's question.
Listen carefully, here comes your question.
You got 72 hours.
In Making the Grade, Dice gives Eddie 72 hours to repay him. What happens next?
Come on,
Making the Grade. That's a classic. Dice gives Eddie 72 hours to repay him. What happens next? Jason.
What idea?
Have a guess. Dice, Eddie, 72 hours. Making the Grade. Screen Test, commercially available, $21.99.
Have a guess, Jason.
All my mates.
Anything.
New Year's Eve. He's taken his own life.
Jason's died.
He's died.
He died on
boredom
air.
and annoyance.
That's incredible.
Let's give him his answer. Are we the first radio show to take a life during a quiz?
Yeah, certainly, to have a live suicide. Here's the answer.
Learn while you learn, boys.
Eddie starts a craps game with his dorm mates.
Why bother, eh? Should we do one more? Because we do have one more caller.
Jason, did you hear that answer?
Barely.
Eddie starts a crap game, you lunatic. I can't believe you didn't know that one. Thanks so much for your call. Now, have we got one more caller?
Yeah, one last question. Neil, are you there?
Neil?
Hello, Neil.
Hello.
You alright?
I'm fine, thanks.
And do you think you're going to get this question right?
I'll give it a go.
Good one. Okay, you're a fan of the film. What's the next film? Is it Youngblood?
I think it is.
Do you know the film Youngblood with Rob? There's a question about it.
You've got to learn to survive on the ice.
Dean's brother teaches him how to hit a punching bag, but who teaches him how to fight hockey style in Youngblood?
Very, very good film. Very memorable. I remember every detail of Youngblood.
That sounded like Tom Cruise at the beginning there.
I think it was... I don't know who's in Youngblood apart from Rob Lowe. Neil, what's the answer to that one? Who teaches him how to do or whatever?
Tom Cruise?
Flailing, grasping at some... Just repeated the last words he heard, spoken by a human.
XFM?
Well, let's see if you're right.
His father.
Of course! Mr. Blood. Mr. Youngblood Senior.
Dr. Blood.
So people who've just tuned in, we haven't made these questions up. These are questions from a commercially available game, Screen Test. It's a movie quiz, DVD quiz game. It ruined my New Year's Eve. And, you know, just don't buy it. It's stupid. How would they let it leave the factory? How cynical do you have to be?
Well, listen, Neil, thanks very much for taking part. Thanks very much indeed to Jason, Jessica and Adam.
We should give one of them the game.
Well,
who did you like best out of them all?
I really liked them all very much. I think Adam.
Because he's got your name?
Yeah, because I love everyone called Adam because I love myself.
Okay, Adam, the first caller, you're going to get the Screen Test game, and I advise you just to pop it straight in the bin.
Now, Cormac is here. Say hi, Cormac. Give us a kind of Zoo-style yo.
Yo!
Yo!
Hey! Cormac has saved our skins.
And we're going to chat to him in just a second. This is Adam and Joe on XFM.
What a lovely dance.
Oh, took me by surprise.
That's a challenge for DJs, that record.
Yeah, that's How with What a Lovely Dance. It's kind of a jazzy sound, kind of a jazzy, smooth sound that the Dublin Quartet, How, are using there, and I like it. It's led by the brothers Dave and Paul Allen. What's Dave Allen doing in a band?
Dunno, trying to restart his career, I suppose.
That's tough.
Hello, Cormac.
Afternoon.
How are you doing?
Very well.
Which button is Cormac's mic on?
He needs to be beefed up a bit.
Here, speak now, Cormac.
I speak now.
Oh.
Hey, Cormac, thank you on behalf of Adam and I and all the listeners to the Adam and Joe XFM show here on Saturday afternoon for saving Ditties in the Dock this week.
It's a pleasure. And an honour.
Tell us how you were listening to the show. Were you listening to it on a mobile or in your car?
I was listening to it on my mobile phone. I actually tried the other competition, but I didn't get through.
Really?
So I had the number on my phone. I thought, I'll call.
So modern.
Have you phoned in before to this programme?
No.
Oh, that's good. I thought you were what we call in the industry a prize pig.
Oh no, Cormac's not one of those. and you were out shopping, were you, today, Cormac?
Yeah, I am.
And what's your shopping circuit in London's racy West End?
I was gonna... That's quite boring. I was going to go to German Street and buy a suit.
Why are you buying a suit, man? Are you going to court?
No, just cheaper at this time of year, you know.
Cormac's very fashionable. Let me describe Cormac. He's got a lovely beard and a sort of moustache. He looks like one of the Three Musketeers if they'd had a sort of with a hangover. Short hair, glasses. He's got a corduroy jacket. Beneath that, he's wearing a black hooded top and a red T-shirt, which is very good. It's a sort of hip-hop Will Young kind of look.
Joe, man, you could save a bit of time by saying he looks like a very young, good-looking Rolf Harris.
That's absolutely true.
That's a beautiful sentiment.
Absolutely true. And I think I can see, Cormac, this something that happens to my jeans has happened to your jeans. Is this not a contemporary problem? You buy these baggy jeans, they're a bit too low, you step on the hem at the bottom, and it becomes a sort of denim stirrup because it rips off.
That's very Clapham, I see that all the time.
Is it?
Yeah.
Because I've got these weird sort of denim stirrups because I've pulled the bottom hem off my jeans, and then you cut that bit off, because it starts getting dangly, and then basically your jeans go to poo-poo.
Absolutely, I'm turning up my jeans now.
I have to turn them up as well, so that doesn't happen. But Cormac's gone for the whole frayed bell-bottom sort of a look.
I thought it was adventurous, but I'd give it a try.
Did you just cut those off, or was it the whole denim
off.
stirrup thing?
So I cut them off, and then you cut them a bit, and then you pull.
So nice to have a young person in.
I love young people. Do you know who Kenzie is?
No, I didn't until...
Did you not?
No, I had no idea.
I think Joe was the only person over 30 that knew who Kenzie was. Joe, man, who is he? Stop doing that now.
Whoa! That's the Blazing Squad. He's a member of the Blazing Squad.
I didn't know.
Kenzie and Crazy, they're the two most popular in the Blazing Squad. Some say Crazy's bigger than Kenzie. But Crazy's obviously decided not to do it. Kenzie's decided to do it.
There's like 20 of them in the Blazing Squad, though, aren't there?
Squad. The Blazing Squad. There are a lot, but, you know, there's a lot of talent. The more talent, the bigger the band.
That's a very good maxim, Joe.
You into the Blazing Squad, Cormac? No, because you don't know who Kenzie is. So listen, what now, Adam?
Did you watch Big Brother last night?
Yes, I did. I'm fascinated with Cormac, though. Did you watch Big Brother last night,
I thought it was a bit short on detail, actually. I mean, I'm a bit bored.
Detail?
I'm a bit bored. I mean, there wasn't a lot happened. It was only until it was the first night.
What do you mean
and
detail?
It was dominated by John McCurrick, and he's very dull. He's very dull.
Well, that's wearing thin pretty fast, isn't it?
Yeah, very much
the
so.
whole Jermaine Greer, John McCurrick axis.
Well, Dermot O'Leary wasn't bored of it. Did you see Big Brother's little brother? He was already like, I mean, he's a professional, so his excitement levels were already absolutely at 15 out of 10, because he was sort of going, John McCrick, he's a legend in the making.
Who do you fancy in there?
In the Big Brother house?
Yeah.
I don't like any of them, man.
I quite fancy Kenzie.
Do you?
Well, he's the best looking out of all of them.
Wow.
He's got tiny, tiny little nipples, and he's like one of those child bodybuilders from Russia.
What are you talking about?
Well, because he's obviously worked out, but he's too young to work out, so he's got these weird little pecs. Mini pecs. I think maybe they're sold in toy shops.
You're looking at
Mini
Kenzie
pecs.
much too closely.
I was bored and, you know, horny.
Hey, listen, we've got a bit of housekeeping to do. Thanks very much to Cormac. Now, because of Cormac's generosity and the giving of his time, we are able to do Ditties in the Dock this week. And this week, it's a battle between 80s Bowie.
Bad 80s Bowie.
Well, bad, that's, you know, subjective, isn't
Yeah,
it?
that's true. So 80s Bowie, it's an 80s Bowie off. Obviously, Ditties in the Dock, if you've not listened to the show before, is the item where Adam and I battle it out to play the final song of the show.
So let's do a quick battle and get on with this right now, and then we can chat a bit more to
Kenzie, if
Let's
only,
chat to
with his
Cormac.
little nipples. Okay, so I'm going to start. Are you
go.
happy with that, Adam?
Yeah, you go.
My choice for 80s Bowie is the theme tune to the film Labyrinth. It is a track called Underground. It's the only time where Parisian street accordion music has been fused with gospel music to create a whole new kind of pop. That the track.
Sing a little bit.
Got to get me out of here! Underground. That's not really singing, that was just sort of underground speaking, like a farmer.
It was the soundtrack to a great many very raunchy parties I remember one summer. You, me and Ben Walden.
That's correct. We were very excited about Labyrinth. Labyrinth, obviously a terrific film in which David Bowie plays the Pixie King, an anti-gravity Pixie King with very thin legs and huge hair. He sings various songs. This is the best one. That's all I have to say. I mean, I know everyone loves Labyrinth. I know everyone wants to hear Underground.
Right,
so, you know, call 0871 222 1049 and vote for Bowie with Underground.
Okay, I want you to vote for Absolute Beginners. The song Absolute Beginners from the movie Absolute Beginners. I absolutely love you.
Thanks, man.
Because we're absolute beginners.
Oh, we're quite experienced.
And if my love is your love,
No, I don't think so.
we're certain to go free on lavatory. Yeah, it's an amazing song. One of Bowie's favourite moments himself.
Well, that's right. We saw
from
him
the
play
80s.
live at the BBC, didn't we? And he said it was his favourite song from the 80s.
Yeah.
But that's no reason to vote for it. It's rubbish.
It's brilliant. Come on, get voting. 0871 222 1049. We'll take 5 calls and the best of 5 will
and we
win.
should say that everybody who calls in and gets on the air wins an amazing CD, and we've got some good CDs to give away. So call 0871 222 1049.
We'll be right back. That's Travis, Walking in the Sun. This is Adam and Joe on XFM. Very shortly we'll be revealing the winner of Ditties in the Dock this week. We've got Cormac here, who's our new friend, our new radio buddy. He was running around in the West End when he heard the call from Adam and Joe. We needed a copy of Absolute Beginners. He went out and he bought us one.
God bless Cormac.
So the question is, are you going to vote for that track, or are you going to vote for Underground by
What a
David
question.
Bowie? What an incredible question.
Are we going to do that now, Adam?
We're not going to do it right now. We're going to play another song because we've still got a little bit of time left. But I want to make an admission right now. When we came into the studio this morning, our producer, Lila, very attractive, very intelligent, said, did either of you steal a copy of the Mighty Boosh CD from Brian's desk?
Now, Brian used to be our producer. He's actually in the building now. I just saw him walk past. Yeah, I don't know if he's listening to the output.
But anyway, I just
Brian, you
want
might
to
want
say,
to come to the studio.
I just want to say, Brian, that might have been me. I swear to God, I didn't know it was yours. I didn't know it was earmarked for a competition winner. I thought it was just in a big pre-Christmas prize bin. This doesn't sound very convincing, does it?
No, it's actually you're evil.
I'm an evil stealing
Tealy.
thief. And I saw it, I thought, oh, I want that. I badly want that. Can I tell you that it's the best thing I've ever
What is it,
listened
a
to?
Mighty Boosh CD?
They did a radio series before they did the TV series, and it is unbelievably funny.
But did you feel ashamed when you listened to it because you'd stolen it?
I did a little bit, but then I stopped feeling ashamed because I was so overjoyed. It was so funny. I'm just obsessed by it, and I recommend you go out and steal yourself a copy as well. I'm really sorry, Brian, and I'll bring it right back. Is that going to work?
I doubt it. We'll find out. We'll come back to that one. It's Ditties in the Dock. It's the big final. This week it's an 80s Bowie playoff. It's Underground, the theme from Labyrinth, versus Absolute Beginners, a CD that was brought to us hot foot by devoted listener Cormac. So if you don't actually vote for Absolute Beginners, it'll mean Cormac's completely wasted his time, which might not be a bad thing. So here we go. We've got 5 callers on the line, and callers, hopefully you're listening as you prepare to come on the show. You each get a CD, but you get a choice of CD. It's all movie soundtracks. You can have Grand Theft Parsons, Dead Man's Shoes, Hellboy, Saw, or one that isn't a film soundtrack, Love Legends, which frankly looks like a bit of a stinker, unless you're a lady without much taste. Anyway, so you get to choose from them. Shall we do this then, Ad?
Yeah, absolutely. We're ready to